Hello, my name is Earl Teets. I'm the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach and author of the HomeBusinessHelper.com. This website is put together for all kinds of entrepreneurs, and I am an entrepreneur, and I understand what it takes to be able to have the right habits in play with the right companies and doing the right things at the right time. Let's take a bottom line at the truth, folks. The truth is everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day. Do you have the ability to study the best of the industry, recognize what their daily work habits are, and duplicate that in your financial endeavors? This is what I've spent the last 20 years of my life doing. When you look at the pictures of who I've worked with in this industry, in this website, you'll be able to see that I did not waste any time learning from the best to be able to help you achieve. What does it do for me? Well, it allows my wife and I's ministry outreach to help people. And that's what this is all about. The one key I've learned about success, folks, is the more people you can help succeed, the more success is going to come your way. Jesus talks about being able to harvest 30, 60, and 100-fold on the seeds that you sow. What does that mean? It means that you can't be lazy. If you're sowing lots of seeds and you're continuously sowing seeds, you're continuously going to have a harvest. If I look at what the high dollar earners have in common and I mimic the actions that they take, and I'm successful myself, I can easily teach you how to do the same thing. Have I accomplished this? Well, folks, my wife and I were almost homeless. We were living out of a 30-foot camper that was 30 years old 8 years ago. We were both strung out on booze and going the wrong way in life. We had been successful. We had had careers. We'd earned money, and we partied like rock stars. And unfortunately, we chose the wrong things in life instead of the right things. God gave us a good slap in the face and woke us up. We skinned our knees. We wiped it off. We quit crying. And we decided to take actions in the right places. And because we did that, what we started 8 years ago today, we're not in a 30-foot camper. We have one home that we live in and another that we rent out, and we support the mortgage on both of them with our entrepreneurial efforts. So if you want to learn how to free yourself from debt and how to put yourself in a secure position, well, you're going to find those kind of solutions right here at the Home Business Helper. Now, what am I going to go into today? I'm going to talk to you about multiple income streams, and I hope this don't offend you, and I hope this don't offend a lot of market leaders that are out there. But the bottom line truth is, the more seeds you're sowing, the greater your harvest is going to be. What we do at the Home Business Helper is we understand one thing. Nobody wants to be sold anything. Everyone wants a solution. So, earning from home solutions creates good home business. So what I want to do is I'm going to share some things with you. They're going to be very truthful with you, so I need your permission to kind of be honest with you and not hide the things that hurt. That's why most businesses fail. Let's stop and look at what those things are, folks. It costs money to start a business. I don't care what kind of business it is. It costs money to operate a business. If you're profiting thousands to millions of dollars a month, you had a startup cost and you have monthly operating expenses. And the reason 90% of the businesses offering the great ground floor opportunities go out of business in less than 3 years' time, most of them in 6 months, outside of the fact that if they're in technology or education, things change every 2 to 3 years, and just what was hot yesterday is simply not hot today. Outside of that reason, the other reason they fail so quickly is because they mislead you from the gate. And they don't mean to. They just don't. They let you believe that it doesn't cost a lot of money to start a business, that it doesn't cost any money to operate it, and you're going to go out there and make lots of money. What happens? You go to the meeting, you meet the people in person that's actually earning the checks. What are they doing? Well, they spent money to get the most products to share the solutions with that their business opportunities have. They bought whatever it was that their business was, and they put it in front of other people and exposed it to them. And it cost them money to do those presentations. It cost them money to do those demonstrations. It wasn't something that fell out of the sky for free. Oh no. Now you spent $1 to get in your business, or $100 to get in your business. You met the professional, and what'd you find out? It cost money. Well, if I let you know up front that it's going to take time, effort, and money to create your success, and I can lay out a simple daily habit that anybody can do, that are less than 2 hours a day, that has made people millions, those are solutions that you can deal with. We're going to cover all of this here on this short presentation. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. I don't think I'm going to hit my mark, but who knows? Let's fire away. First of all, I'm talking to you about 2 companies that have tools that pay you. Okay, entrepreneurs always need tools, and tools always cost money, but wouldn't it be nice to have tools that paid you as well as made you money? And that's what Speedwell Project, option number 1, is all about in the Home Business Helper. Look at John Maxwell. You see my picture with him in this website. How does he promote what he has? Using a blogging platform. So if I could show you a blogging platform that costs $37 a month, that has the ability to pay you residual incomes just for using it and referring it to other business owners, well, who doesn't need another income source on top of their primary business? That just makes sense. It's an entrepreneurial tool. You're going to find you're going to need it anyway. All 7, 8-figure earners and above in the last 4 years had a blog. Why shouldn't you have one? Think about what I'm saying. Let's take a look at the next one. Online tools. You're going to need capture pages. You're going to need autoresponders. What is a... You don't have a list that you own of the people you market your business to, and your company happens to be one of the 90% that tanks in 3 years, actually in 6 months, but within 3 years, all the ground floor opportunities you see today will be out of business, most of them in 6 months' time. It's a huge failure rate that's out there. If you fall prey to one of those companies, or maybe you're with a new company and they don't have a lot of web tools, you've got the tools you need. An autoresponder allows you to form a list of people to market to, and on that list, if the company goes out of business, you're not employed. You still got that list to work with the next company. If you listen to what we teach you at the Home Business Helper, you won't get involved with companies that go out of business. But we're going to show you some solutions here, so bear with me. First, I'm going to step into, if I could show you how to save over $200 a month on the food bill, you're going to be able to have that much money because you spent your money, you transferred your spending to better nutrition for less money. Took that money you saved, put it in your business. Now, if you don't want to be a business owner with this opportunity company, you don't have to be, but there's no rule that says you can't be part of one network marketing company and use the products that help you from another that have nothing to do with your type of business adventure. It's just called positioning yourself for good health things. So if I could show you how to transfer your spending to better quality for less money, that's a solution. And that's something you should be open to. So let's talk about that option. We're going to talk about option number 3 right now, which is ProjectHealthyWealth.com in the Home Business Helper website. And this company is XFuse. They're a second-to-market health and wellness company. The owners have over 70 years combined experience at taking people with no experience and helping them create million-dollar incomes. They understood the health and wellness industry is the most lucrative industry to be part of. They understood that health and wellness, 90% of the companies making products have ingredients that aren't good in the body. So if they spend the millions of dollars that nobody has to start it properly because they've got 70 years combined experience at breaking million-dollar earners from scratch, they could produce second-to-none products in line with famous billionaire W. Clement Stone's formula, which is if you can take a product that many people use, charge less money for it, then you're guaranteed success. Well, XFuse is in over 10 countries globally. Why did they get there? Because they understood how to solve a major problem that the baby boomers were facing. The baby boomers are into anti-aging stuff. The baby boomers are into anything to do with health that helps the body. So the most success created from 1997 to 2007 out of all the millions of companies in business, only 3 went from 0 to billions of dollars annually. What did they have in common? Mangosteen juice, noni juice, and acai juice. at $7 to $12 a day in a concentrated form. Use whole food extracts. They're 40% more bioavailable, makes the product better. Combine those three, so you got 3 instead of 1. Now you're doing really good. Add 4 more to it that experts have seen results with for thousands of years. You got 7 superfoods in 1, and a whole food extract, stronger. You don't need to consume as much. Instead of $7 to $12 to get your daily required needs, you spend less than $2. That saves you money. When the baby boomers today are spending between $10 and $30 on pills that are prescription pills that are not cures, that often have more side effects than the problem you're consuming the pill for, what's wrong with a natural solution that's actually good for the body that we can't call a cure, that only costs $2? No side effects. It's amazing. You'd be shocked. Here's what I found out. When I took 7+ products for 79 days, my cholesterol went from 586 to 127. Rheumatoid arthritis, the swelling went down by 80%, and so did the pain levels, folks. Then I slept at night from 2 to 3 hours back to 8. It was a blessing in my life at the quarter of a cost of a pack of cigarettes a day. Less than $2 a day. Now, if folks can spend money, if folks on welfare and Social Security disability can smoke $5 and $7 packs of cigarettes a day, that means pretty much anybody serious about their health can afford to give themselves the nutrition their body needs. And that's what XFuse understood about 7+. It created wealth around the country like you couldn't believe. In my first 79 days, those are the results I saw with 7+. But I also earned a full-time income on part-time efforts following our proven earning system and plugging in to my friend Eddie Freeman, who started at 0, made over $1 million with this company, and to this day he's helped a few others to make millions. So we're working with solutions that are proven, folks, and that's what helps you the most. So let's take a look. They didn't stop at 7+. The next problem XFuse saw was Greenzilla energy drink. They look at the news. What's happening to our children? It's not a pretty picture, is it? It's not really funny or something to laugh at, folks. There's all kinds of bad things happening with the energy drinks. That market's a several billion-dollar a year market. So if you can create an energy drink that's completely healthy, a liquid food-based energy that's also a hydration booster, so you got the two combined, you got something that's special. If it tastes delicious, works in minutes, lasts for hours, there's no added junk in it whatsoever, and it's completely good for you, that's a benefit. Now, if you're like me, I'm 40 years old, and since I was about 35, sometimes I go to bed at night and I'm dehydrated. At the time I didn't know it at first, but sometimes when you're dehydrated, you're going to sleep, and you'll be in a nice, good, calm sleep, and wham, here come them cramps. Sometimes they're in your legs, sometimes they're in your foot, sometimes your back, sometimes your neck. The pain's bad enough to wake you up out of bed screaming and doing the dance on the floor. Some of you know what I'm talking to you about. So at 29 cents a serving, you can have the energy you need to complete your tasks through the day, get rid of that hydration. Folks, it's just a solution to the market with billions of dollars of potential earning with just one product. Well, there's 2 products I've shared with you that are great benefits with one company. Now, let's look at Shapeweigh. Everybody needs to eat, right? Let's take a look. If you're going to put the 4 basic food groups on a plate, you're looking at $12 to $15. So if you can get 100% of your daily required vitamins and minerals in a delicious shake, and that shake costs you $3, and then you got the most sought after ingredients in it, like Garcinia cambogia. Do a Google search on it. Raspberry ketones, chromium, picolinate. These are all very powerful ingredients. Add to that a complete matrix of fibers, your prebiotics, your probiotics, and proteins, whey proteins, isolates, whey protein concentrates, all of that in one delicious shake. Less than $3. That saves you $9 a day. Simply transfer your spending to save money replacing one meal. No matter what network marketing company you're working with, that's a benefit that you can use as a consumer. We're talking about solutions. Now, if you're saving $9 a day, times 30 days, that's $270 in potential savings by transferring your spending to better nutrition for less money. That's a solution, folks. That's what Shapeweigh is all about. We also have metabolic energizer tablets that are kind of attached to the Shapeweigh, and when you take these tablets, less than $2 a day. They've got clinical studies, and a university study from Georgetown showed a 14% reduction in the body's bad cholesterol. Who doesn't need that today? Think about these simple solutions at common prices. Look at coffee. Who doesn't drink coffee? So if you've got a business that offers coffee, you've got it made. Everybody's drinking coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee. Well, not very many do. Everybody drinks coffee. So what's unique about coffee? Look at McDonald's, the largest franchise, billions served daily is what they say, right? Most successful industry in the world. What would make them over the last couple of years change their entire marketing platform to McCoffee? McCafe. It's all about the coffee and the lattes, right? Look at Starbucks. Corey, thank you for this. They should call them $5. But every drink comes out of that place is $5 or more. People are drinking 2 or 3 or 4 of those a day. They're really not good for you. The stuff in those lattes are bad for the body. They weaken the immune system. And look where people are spending their money. So if you can show them a coffee that's completely healthy, made out of green coffee beans with them famous ingredients like Garcinia cambogia, do a Google search. How about raspberry ketones? How about a mushroom I can't pronounce? I believe it's called dokadami or something like that. You could see it in our website. But do the Google search on that. And it tastes delicious. It really does. And when you've got coffee that tastes delicious and it's less than $3 as opposed to $5 to $7, that just saves the consumer money transferring their spending. And if somebody says, well, I'm not interested in a home business, who wouldn't be interested in some of these solutions with just one company? Now, I've showed you how to save money on the food bill. I've showed you how to solve some health problems. And I've showed you how to give yourself the ability to stick around for your children, all at less than $5 a day on each one of them products. Those are all solutions, folks. Hopefully you've got the understanding of what I'm talking to you about. Let's take a look at those tools again. The blogging platform's a must in today. You gotta have a name list and an autoresponder. Capture pages help you keep in touch with your people. Everything I've talked to you about here just makes sense. So what I need to say next is really important. The one thing I've learned from multi-million-dollar earners and hanging around with them is they all have one thing in common. When they see opportunity, they don't procrastinate. They act on it immediately. What I've shown you today are solutions. The sooner you can solve the problem, the less it becomes a problem. Once those problems are solved, the stress is gone. Now what you deserve is the ability to earn money. And I've shown you solutions to the masses on an entrepreneurial scale, on a health scale, on a tool scale. You can't go wrong with that. Free income streams and live coaching. Yes, I'm a live coach. $97 an hour is what I charge people that are not on my team. If you're in any one of these companies, you're on my team. If you're in these companies but you're not on my personally enrolled team, I'll still coach you free. That's how much I want to make a difference. The Servants Team Missionary Outreach is behind the Home Business Helper. And the whole idea is to be able to sow seeds that help people. Thanks for giving me a little less than 20 minutes of your time today. Hopefully what I've shared with you has made enough sense to impact your life in a positive way. The proceeds from all the work that we do help to feed, educate, and shelter needy children. It helps to help disasters that are going on. CBN's Operation Blessings right there to help people with what they deserve. Viva Kids helps take care of needy kids in the Dominican Republic. The other one I can't remember the name of, forgive me, but they're in the website too. We support them as well. They help children out in Africa that are less fortunate. So there's a little bit here to help everyone. When you look at Jesse Duplantis Ministries and you're depressed, watch one of his sermons. You'll laugh. You'll really enjoy life. Folks, we're here to help you make a difference. And the purchases you make through the Home Business Helper are all designed to help human life in positive ways. I hope I've impacted you, and I thank you for your time today. God bless you, and enjoy life. Take advantage of what's in front of you and run with it. You deserve success.